Thompson is suspicious of this traditional anti-abortion argument. She provides an analogy of an acorn and an oak tree. And like fetal development, the development of an acorn into an oak tree is gradual and slow as opposed to being sudden and abrupt. But that's not to say that an acorn is the same thing as an oak tree, or that all of the ways in which you would describe an oak tree are the same ways in which you would describe an acorn. They seem like maybe significantly different kinds of entities, though the development from one to the other is continuous and gradual. So if we don't want to say that an acorn is the same thing as an oak tree, then maybe we shouldn't say that a fetus at conception is the same thing as a born child, a fetus at the point of birth. Um, and Thompson also goes on to say that she does think that by the point of birth, a fetus is a member of the moral community. However, at conception, she kind of seems to believe that it is not a member of the moral community at that point. Nonetheless, and I want to emphasize this and make this clear, for the sake of argument, Thompson grants as her first premise that the fetus is a person from the moment of conception. Okay? Though she's suspicious of the truth of this premise, she believes that denying that premise is not essential to showing that at least some abortions are morally permissible. Okay? So she's going to grant the premise that a fetus is a person, a member of the moral community from the moment of conception, because denying that premise is not absolutely necessary to make her argument and to reach her conclusion. So she's going to avoid the trouble of trying to argue that a fetus at conception is not a person. She's going to grant that and move on from there.